Look, you hear this a lot, but you need to understand that this is the largest, fastest pace of technological innovation of all time. The invention of AI is so profound that it's maybe as large or maybe even larger than the splitting of the atom, which created almost infinite energy. This creates infinite knowledge, and we've only started. It's really only 2 years old in the format that we know it.
Bitcoin Zella stands out with its simplicity and clarity. We've crafted an experience that anyone can dive into, whether you're a crypto expert or just a new to the crypto world. Now guess who keeps his eye on us? The author of best-selling book Rich Dad Poor Dad, Robert Kiyosaki. And we want to take this opportunity and thank all the people who trusted us, and we read every comment. And the best part, it's free. Subscribing now means you will get all new information for free. Don't just follow the trends, stay ahead of them. Subscribe to Bitcoin Zella today and enjoy the new edge. In today's video, Raoul Pal explains the exponential age, understanding the convergence of AI, robotics, adopting AI. Why early adoption of AI technologies will give you superpowers and how to leverage them effectively.
Look, the actual answer is we don't know. But the genie's not going back in the bottle. So there is utopian outcomes and dystopian outcomes. And they're all possible, but all futures have those. Whatever it is for humans, we always have to deal with that dichotomy. Is my future going to be what I want it to be or not what I want it to be? So therefore, you might as well just embrace the journey because you don't know the outcome. So I think it's wasted time when people debate about where this is going because you can't put the genie back in the bottle. Half of these things are open source now. They're distributed, they're everywhere. There's nothing you can do about it. And it will fundamentally change the nature of the global economy. It'll fundamentally change the nature of humanity. So you can fear it all you want, but you'll get left behind unless you do something about it. So the better thing is just say, the world's changing really fast. I don't know where it's going, but I'm going to buy the ticket and take the ride. That's the thing, because really, the really dystopian stuff happens much further out, maybe 30 years' time. But my view is these things are conscious already. I think people like to over-explain models, explain that it's just choosing the next word based on machine learning. I've gone down this rabbit hole. There are several people who are having profound conversations with what seems to be emergent consciousness. Okay, that might freak somebody out.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think that does freak them out, but I think actually it's just going to be a case of embracing that.
That it is what it is.
Yeah.
Once you get that in your head, it is what it is. You stop being freaked out. It's like discovering a tribe in the Amazon. They speak to each other in a different language, they have a different set of things. It is what it is. You can't be freaked out by it. And if this exists, and maybe it taps into the universal consciousness, because all information is held within it, and you're basically tapping into that. Okay, well, that's what religion's talked about for the last few thousand years. So maybe it's not that different. We're just talking to the universal consciousness in a different way than we expected. We thought it'd be through priests and rabbis and gurus or whatever.
Yeah,
in fact,
GPT.
Yeah, which taps into all of humanity's consciousness, and maybe it is alive. That's, again, that's going to freak everybody out. But the point being is, it is what it is. Just because crocodiles are alive and they freak everybody out.
A widely used Bitcoin valuation indicator is currently flashing red, signaling that Bitcoin hasn't been this undervalued since the collapse of the cryptocurrency exchange FTX at the end of 2022. If you believe the Bitcoin price will be higher in 6 to 12 months, then this is objectively a fantastic time to buy. The indicator compares Bitcoin's current price to its 200-day moving average, and the resulting ratio is used as a buy or sell signal. Its creator, Trace Mayer, has considered a reading below 2.4 buy territory. Analysts suggest this means the asset is still undervalued, as the Mayer multiple historically has been higher 70% of the time since Bitcoin's creation. Despite the metric, other crypto analysts recommend Bitcoin traders hold off for now in case there are further dips in the near term. On August 6, 10x Research head of research Marcus Thielen stated that to ideally time the next bull market entry, we aim for Bitcoin prices to fall into the low 40 zeros. We would then expect another major rally attempt. Meanwhile, popular crypto trading account Wall Street Bets pointed to the recent dip in Bitcoin's price, reiterating in an August 6 post that everyone gets Bitcoin at the price they deserve. If the $60,000 support is lost on a closing basis, we may see a retest of the long-term trendline support before higher.
I think the biggest key takeaway is abstract all of this away.
Yeah.
What is our lives? What is our meaning? What is our purpose?
Yeah.
Our purpose is quality of life. Everything else is downstream of that. And so the world is changing, but see it through the lens not of money, career success. What is the quality that I want in my life? How do I want to live my life? And once you make that decision, sure, you might want to be the multi-billionaire, but most people, it's a much simpler thought process. You know, you ask them mountains or beach.
Yeah.
Well, which one do I want to live in? Or is it a city?
Yeah.
How does it have to be? How do I want to feel? Aim for that, because that's an anchor. And my guess is it's closer to nature and closer to some of the other concepts than it is around career and everything else. Those things are just a way of getting there. So I think that is the thing. The faster the world is changing, the more you need to anchor on your quality of life and not your outputs or your economic activity as much, because it is so uncertain.
Yeah.
But the chances are, if you adopt this properly and early, you'll be able to achieve that faster than you ever imagined.
Yeah.
If you don't, you will definitely not achieve what you think you want. So, you know, it is a matter of retraining, but unlike any other retraining, you can do this instantly because you don't need to be an expert. It's not like I need to retrain from being a steel worker to a computer programmer.
Yeah.
That requires a huge knowledge curve. This requires no knowledge curve. Why? Because you just ask her how to do it. Hey, listen, I have no idea how to use you. What can I use you for? You know, I work in marketing. You know, it's okay. So there is a zero gap in knowledge. So just go and do that. Do it for yourselves, and it will change your life. And maybe you'll get to your quality of life goals faster.
Bitcoin whale transactions hit their highest levels since April during an outsized crypto market rout on August 5 and 6, according to on-chain data. In a post on X on August 8, on-chain analytics platform Sentiment revealed wallets with total holdings between 10 and 1,000 rapidly accumulated on the price dip that saw crypto's top asset fall below $50,000. According to Sentiment, there were 28,319 BTC transactions worth more than $100,000 and 5,738 transactions worth more than $1 million on the two dates as crypto prices tanked. On August 7, Bitcoin whales, or permanent holder addresses, had scooped up almost $23 billion worth of the asset over the last 30 days, with activity peaking during the market crash. It's clearly accumulation, said CryptoQuant founder and CEO Kaidong Ju, who reported that more than 400,000 BTC had moved to permanent holder addresses since early July. He also said that whales holding BTC for more than 3 years sold their holdings to new whales between March and June, but there is no significant selling pressure from old whales at this time. On August 3, days before the big slump, whales were already moving Bitcoin off exchanges at the highest rate in 9 years. Bitcoin whales with at least 1,000 coins have moved the most BTC out of exchanges since 2015. However, the same cannot be said for investors in United States Spot Bitcoin ETF, which saw aggregate outflows of $554 million between August 2 and 6, according to Farsight Investors. The absence of ETF buyers during this dip is alarming and raises concerns about the market's direction. And do not forget to subscribe to Bitcoin Seller. The most important news will reach your inbox on a daily basis and for free. I do not know why you have not subscribed yet. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more daily updates. Remember, knowledge is power, and we're here to empower you on your financial journey. Until next time, happy investing.